the moment you start getting deals off of it, you're gonna be like, man, why did I not start doing this sooner? What's going on, everyone? My name is Adam. I run a company called Resilient in downtown Riverside. Our main goal is strictly media only. We don't door knock, we don't cold call, we don't buy leads. Strictly building a brand around you and then putting it out into the world, okay? Guys, most people don't realize is most of your business is gonna come from your sphere of influence. That's, if you look at all the numbers, that is the most people are gonna work with you. And why do those people work with you? Is the reason it comes down to the 3 rules of business. And Adrian's laughing right now because he's heard me say these things a million times. But there's only really 3 rules to this job, to any job ever. The moment you master these 3 things, you can be successful at anything you want in life, okay? Rule number 1, people have to know what you do and who you are, okay? Why do we always get beat out by someone's aunt who does 1 deal a year? Why do we do that? Because they know them and they like them and they're at the barbecue and they go, hey, we want to sell our house, and they're already there and they do business with them, right? That's why the number 1 agent in any market is not the Amaya group, it's not me, it's not any top agent. It's the agent that does less than 5 deals a year. If you look at any stats, the agent that dominates every single market is the agent that does less than 5 deals a year. Because more people will work with the people that are around them, right? So rule number 1 is more people have to know who you are and what you do, right? Remember, guys, it's a stat that we have to talk about. Most agents do 5 deals a year and are out of the industry in their first 3 years. We have a 95% fail rate. Why is that? The reason is we're not taking enough action to having more people know who we are to do real estate with us. So when Steven says, Adam overposts like crazy, probably 10% of my people are seeing my posts anyways, right? So your 1 post a month or your 1 video every 5th day, and you go, why does this not work for me? Because no one's seen enough of your stuff, right? So the first thing you need to take away from this thing is you need to be on steroids when it comes to posting. Everything, right? Every single day you have to remind people who you are and what you do. And that's why I love video so much, is because I can get people to know who I am in 1 shooting. I can shoot 10 videos in 1 day and I can have 10 days to post in a row, okay? So the best thing, I want to thank all you guys for being here first, because you're actually taking the time to learn. Every agent wants to do more deals, but no one ever wants to take the work that gets them more deals. Like Hector was here last week, I heard, and 2 people showed up to talk about farming. And then we wonder why don't we do any deals from farming, right? Same thing with video. So if you want to get into this social media game, you have to be ready to make videos every single day. Tom Ferry, you guys' coach, right, is shouting to the sun right now how important video is. And he's been shouting video for at least the last 5 years. And he's still shouting it because they're not even doing, no agents are doing video. All right. So what do you do when it comes to video, right? Probably a lot of your questions are like, what do I shoot, Adam? Like, what do I shoot every single day? How can you keep thinking of content every single day? You have to think about what are the things that are going on in your life that people would kind of want to know in real estate, right? So if you have an offer, making a video about the offer. If you have a listing, talking about what offer you're selecting on the listing, right? If you have a market update video, what's going on in your current market, right? The new laws that just came up, making real estate laws. Okay? You want to make posts that no other real estate agents make, all right? So I want everyone to do a thing. I want everyone to pull out their phone. And I want you to go to the number 1 platform you use. If it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, if it's LinkedIn, if it's YouTube, if it's TikTok, if it's Snapchat, if it's Tinder, whatever you use, okay? And I want you to go in there and I want you to look, how long was it since the last time you made a post that brought value to your consumer? In last week? Let's go. Has anyone made a video or a post yesterday about bringing value to their clients?
I have today.
Today. And what was your post?
It was FICO scores, the Dave Ramsey post. I copied it.
Got it. Which is great. You can totally copy posts. I copy people every time. Like, don't think you can't copy people. I encourage people to copy my videos, right, all the time. Okay, so we have 1. Anyone else? In the last week? In the last month? In the last 6 months? Okay. So in this group of people, we have one person that has made a post that has brought actual value and has separated themselves from another agent. Because I'm sorry, people, showing houses, we all can do that. Or taking a picture of me, which I don't do because I hate selfies, but taking a picture of me and going, it matters who you work with, doesn't work. Okay? So, I want you guys to do rule number 1 every single day. Make a post that actually brings value to your people. And it doesn't have to just be real estate related. It could be a new restaurant in town. It could be a new business idea. It could be anything you want, but it has to bring value to the people that follow you. All right? Then rule number 2 that you need to say, every time you make a post about real estate, make sure it's a post that a brand new agent cannot make. And what I mean by that is, the market's hot right now, okay? Everyone knows that. Or I sold a house with 10 offers and I sold it $50,000 above asking. Can I make that post? Yes. Who's a brand new agent in here? Who's done less? You're a brand new agent? How long have you been in real estate? Less than 5 months. So I can make that post because the market's hot. And she can make that post too, right? Because the market's hot. So if someone comes and looks at my post and her post, is there any separation that I've been doing this for 6 years and do 40 deals a year, over 20 million, and she has been an agent for 5 months? No. So why I make videos that a brand new agent can't make is because then that separates me to show that I'm an expert in the brand of making videos. So I'm making it a little bit harder on you guys. So I want you guys to post every single day about real estate or about helping the value. And if it is a real estate post, if a brand new agent can make that post, it doesn't count as a post. So currently right now, if you sell a house and you say I sold it for 25 grand over with 12 offers in 3 days, that does not count as a post because a brand new agent who lists their first house can also post that. So people always wonder, what is it about me that I'm allowed to do so much business off social? And that's what it is. I have branded myself as an expert in the market, and I only make videos that brand new agents cannot make, and I only make videos that I see no one else is making. Because then, if I'm following you and you and you and you and you and you and you, and I'm all your guys' friends, and all you guys do is share the same real estate meme, shows the same real estate meme, share the same real estate meme, but then I make an in-depth video, when they actually need to handle the most important decision in their life, who are they going to go to? They're going to go to you, who just shares real estate memes, or going to go to someone who breaks down videos every single day or brings educational posts to educate them to show that I'm an expert in the field, right? So we've talked about rule number 1. People have to know who you are and what you do. And why it's so important on social, and I'll show you guys, I'll tell you my big secret on why I do everything I do. Anytime I go somewhere, this sounds awful to say, but I'm going there to get more people into my circle to know who I am. All right? Why do you think I have my van wrapped with my face on it? I go mountain biking. Now I've gotten into mountain biking. I've already closed 2 deals through mountain biking. Because why? They follow me because we have something in common in mountain biking. They see my van all the time, and then what do they? They follow me on social, and then they see all my real estate posts. So when they need real estate, they call me. Right? Why? Same thing with the country club. We go to the country club. I love playing golf, but what am I doing? I'm bringing all those people to know who I am and what I do. I'm growing every single day. I always think about this. How can I get more people to know who I am and what I do? Like this room right here. Half of you guys don't know who I am probably. But after the day, you do. And one day, I hope I am Tom Ferry or something like that. Who knows? But what am I doing? I'm bringing you guys into who I am and what I do. That is the most important thing. If you don't do that, you'll never do enough deals, ever. And you have to do other things every single day to bring people into that world, okay? That's why farming is so important. What are you doing in farming? You're getting more people to know who you are and what you do. It's the same game. Anything, you can tell me, how does Apple do it, right? Everyone, you have an iPhone. Oh, that's an iPhone. Now you know what the Apple product is. Then you like it. Then you go to the store and buy it. It's the same system for everything. Same thing dating. You guys are married and Same thing. If I'm trying to date a girl, she has to know who I am first. She's never going to date me if she doesn't know who I am, right? Then she has to like me. If she doesn't like me, is she going to date me? No. So if I get her to know who I am and I get her to like me, but then she calls me and I don't ever call her back, are we ever going to date? No. It's the same thing with a real estate agent. It blows my mind how many real estate agents don't ever call people back. It's insane. They want to date you. You got to pick up the phone and call them back. Okay. So that's rule number 1. That's the most important rule. Rule number 2 is people have to like you. They don't want to work with you if they don't like you. All right? How do you get people to like you online? That's why video is the most powerful thing that you could ever do, because you can get someone to like you and never know who you, and never even meet you. And you might say, no way, Adam. How many people do you follow on Instagram you've never met where you say you like that person? Celebrities, gurus, people like Tom Ferry or whatever. The reason you like them is because you feel them through their videos. More people will like people they've never met than not, right? Perfect example, take when Kobe Bryant died. The amount of people who cried over him dying would have never met him, probably never even seen him play in person. But why? Because of interviews, teams, things like that, because of the power of video. Okay? So you have to figure out your niche, how people to get to like you. If it's your kids, if it's your dogs, I have 2 corgis. We do a food vlog with local businesses in town so people see us giving back. We do sponsorships on podcasts. We do charity events. You're very lucky to work in this great office where you guys have that awesome client appreciation party coming up that you guys do better than anyone else, right? So that whole day, I would be literally on my thing the whole time, like, hey, check out our hey, we're giving away a 55-inch TV. Hey, we're doing that. Like, all right? Even this building, you guys are so fortunate. You guys have worked in this amazing office. You should be showing this place every single day. This is an awesome office. Right? We live in a world now of clout. You guys know what the word clout means? We live in that world. You guys are in clout. You work at a company that has already given you clout. If you're a brand new agent, you have the clout of the AG group behind you. You have it behind you. You just need to take advantage of it. All right? So going back to the most important thing, how do you shoot content every single day? Because you guys are probably like, I have real estate deals, I have my life, I have prospecting, how do I shoot content every single day? This might be a funny thing if you do follow me. It's a big, people think, I don't ever work. It sounds awful to say that. I really don't. I have figured this game out where I rarely work. I have an assistant, we have assistants and stuff, but all our content is done in like 1 day a week. 1 day a week, we shoot all our content, and that's all our content for the next, sometimes month, but it's done all in 1 day. I'll even bring different shirts in the office. So I'll swap a shirt out, turn a shirt on, right? Like when we do 2 podcasts in 1 day, I'll take my shirt off and put a different shirt on so people don't realize it's the same day, right? So in perception is I'm shooting every single day, but really we shoot mostly once a week, right? And I know it's, obviously you're not gonna have an Adrian or a Josh or anyone like that, but you don't need to nowadays. When I started, it was like an iPhone 4 with like the worst camera in the world, and you couldn't even see my face. And even is right here, the audio is terrible. You have a 4K camera right here, so don't think you need technology, don't you think that. It's just consistency to do it every single day. So when it comes to video, you're gonna screw up all the time. I screw up every single day. No one cares. No one cares, and it's never gonna be perfect, so get over it. Stop thinking it's gonna be perfect, and no one cares for it to be perfect. It just never will be. So that's the biggest fear I hear with agents. I don't wanna shoot camera, I don't do well in front of the camera. You'll get used to it. It's something you have to. I don't cold call or door knock. I think it's the scariest thing in the world. So if you got that down, you can easily do video, because no one yells at you on video. Only sometimes in the comments, but you just block them and then delete them, right? So the way I find my ideas for my videos is something called Google Trends. So you can do is Google Trends is you put alerts on things that are like, I have it for like the Riverside housing market, Southern new housing laws. Anytime an article comes up in Google, I get an email with that article. So you can do like Moreno Valley housing market. And so you're not like searching for articles. Anytime an article comes up with a Moreno Valley real estate article, you'll get an email. So that's called Google Trends. It's a very powerful tool that you guys need to use every single day, okay? The other thing is Inman. I don't know if you guys have it. Inman is a website with the top, real estate articles all the time. So I use that a lot. And then 3, I just steal other people's videos. I follow certain people on YouTube. I steal, like Hector will make a video, like a clip, and then I'll go in and make a more in-depth clip. Brian Decker, my lender, I'll go in and make a video. I just steal everyone's ideas. So if you see my idea or you see another person's in this office, well, I can't shoot that. They just shot that. No, just copy them. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Because your eyes are all in different graphics. It doesn't matter, right? So the biggest thing you guys need to learn is that it's stupid until it works. And the biggest game that I always think about is how do you do more deals every single year and work less? That's the game. And you could sit here and cold call all day long. You can go bang on doors, but you're physically having to do that hour after hour after hour. I can shoot 10 videos in one day and I have content for the whole week. Right? So my goal is to push out at least 7 videos a week that are produced, but that's not counting stories. So stories is whatever's happening in the moment, I'll shoot a story. That doesn't count as one of my posts. And my videos is something that Adrian has to edit. That's the goal, 7 a week. And we've dialed back. We were shooting for 14 a week. We just couldn't pull it off. It's just too much content. And the reason I've started a podcast is because why? Rule number 1, I get to go meet new people. I've never knew who I was. I call people up, hey, I see you do this small business. I'd love to have you on my podcast called What's Good in Riverside. So what do? I bring that person into my circle. Now they know who I am and know what I do. Now they follow me on social. And the greatest thing, when you post anything for anything, they share it, and now I'm getting into their circle. All right? So that's an easy breakdown of video. And I want you guys to realize and take it easy. You're not going to just wake up tomorrow with all of this. So be patient with yourself. All right? Take it easy. You're going to screw up. I screw up all the time. Even Adrian sometimes will I'll shoot a video and I'll be like, what do you think? He'd be like, I think you need to reshoot that. And I reshoot it. 2, who cares about jump cuts? I jump cut all the time. So if you're screw up, just start talking, and Josh will jump cut it for you. No one cares. You think they care? No one cares. No one's even gonna watch your video. That's what I tell everyone all the time. The number 1 thing whenever I say no one's watching these anyways, because who cares, right? 3, because we are moving into a digital age, guys. And you need to get to the space before everyone else is there. And the quicker you get there is the faster you're gonna beat everyone there when they go, oh crap, I need to start doing video. Why do you think Tom Ferry's shouting? Literally, I think he posted a video the other day. If you Google yourself, how many videos come up? That was his tweet out the other day. So that's a question. If you Googled yourself right now, how many videos would come out? Probably 0 in this room, I'm guessing. But if someone goes and watches your video, they don't know who you are, now they know who you are. They didn't know if they liked you. They liked how your quirkiness or how you look or how funny you are. And now, the rule number 3, they call them back, you do business. Very simple. And the best part about video, guys, is this. It has been awesome to watch over the last 5 years the transition in my career and to go back and have all these memories. I have a daily vlog, and we've been vlogging this probably for 3 years now. And to get memories from the first year we started doing it is holy crap, we were there, and now I wish I would have started vlogging 6 years ago. I wish I would have started my podcast 6 years ago. I mean, to watch the journey of Steven come up from the old days, door knocking and creating going through the crash and storytelling through that and showing everyone your journey. That is the way. By telling stories, you're gonna get way more business, and it's gonna be way less work, and it's gonna be the people that want to work with you. 90% of my listings I go on are from Instagram or Facebook. I don't compete with anyone. I don't get haggled on commission, and I don't even sign a listing agreement half the time until, oh shoot, we need to sign a listing agreement. Why is that? It's because they see what I do every single day, they like me, and I know how to do business with them. So, any questions, guys? Yes. How do you get more followers? So there's 2 ways you can do followers, right? You can do hashtags, right? So you could do hashtag followers like that, which will grow your brand. I truly like growing my brand organically. And what I mean by that is why I do the podcast, right? So, or why I go to events, or why I got I wanted to get into mountain biking, but like, why did I get into mountain biking? I got into mountain biking, and then everyone I've met through mountain biking, it's like, hey, like all of a sudden, like we're tagging each other, and now I'm growing my sphere that way. So those are the two best ways. The reason I like, my route is like, I hate that people supply followers and likes as business, right? Like I see a lot of people that have 50,000 followers are realtors that they might have bought or whatever, and they do 4 deals a year. So don't worry about how big that is. Worry about who's actually following you, okay? Because I would rather have 2,000 people that every single person who follows me personally knows me than having 50,000 people and no one knows who I am. None of them live in this market. None of them would ever do a real estate deal for me. Because I treat social media strictly for business. I truly hate social media. I think it's the devil. Like I get on, I get off. Like I cannot stand it. But I think too many people want to worry about followers when it's like, why don't we worry about taking care of the followers we have and then grow organically from there? Because what will happen, right? Like it's almost like impossible not to do it. Like Hector tagged me and then I shared Hector's post. It's like a human nature thing where it's like, well, if someone tagged me in a post and I know them and I don't share, it's almost like a slap in the face. They might be mad at me. Like, so you like, perfect example. If I'm out and about and I see someone I know and we're chilling, I'm like, yo, dude, let's go. Hey, photo, tag him. I put it on my story. They automatically share it. It goes on theirs. Then I'm getting people from his page because like, oh, I haven't seen Adam in years. What is he up to? Oh, let's start following each other. That's how you do it, all right? It's almost like go find ways to make content with other people. And even in this group, right? Like you guys aren't competing against each other. I hope you all know that. You're literally competing the person that does 5 deals a year. So it's like if you have to have like a team where it holds you accountable, or I'm shooting this content or I'm shooting that content and we're teaming up and we're sharing content and we're tagging each other and things like that, like that's fine too. You know, that's gonna help you grow your brand, that I say. And the other thing is too, like going back to brand right now is like just figure out what you want to be represented when people come to your page. Especially, we have a lot of women in here. And I think a big mistake women make is that they post stuff that gets them likes, but it's never gonna get them business. I'm sorry, your face with a low-cut shirt on might get you a lot of likes, but hey, if you're looking for anyone to use, no one's even reading that. No one's reading it. So post what you want to be known for, don't post what gets you likes. Because likes and fire emojis don't put money in your pocket, right? That's the mistake a lot of women make. And it's hard because like I have made videos or photos and I know like they'll get me a lot of likes, which does feel good because it's like, oh man, we have a lot of engagement. It sucks when you spend 2 hours making a video and no one likes it or no one watches it. But at the end of the day, like what is that brand recognizing me? Like me going off on someone on the phone, yeah, it does really well on the algorithm because that's what people want to see, but is that gonna give me a lot of business? Same thing with photos, right? Like I said, too many girls post photos of their faces and they think that's gonna get them deals, but it gets them likes and gets them followers and gets them heart emojis. But it's like, is someone gonna go to your page and think like, I wanna hire that girl or that person because they post a photo of their face? Probably not. But if you want followers and that's what you want, then great. That's, if you wanna be a fitness model, then yeah, post that. But if you wanna be a professional real estate agent and make a lot of money, no one's gonna hire you just based on your face. And the reason why not, because now you're just comparing yourself for face-to-face with someone else, right? So it's like if you post a photo of your face and you post a photo of your face and you're both real estate agents, then it's that person who goes to both your pages is gonna debate on who I want to work with based on the looks, not what you know, right? Yes?
So when you're posting and filming, then who's your audience?
Who?
Do you have a specific audience in mind when you're...
Yeah, so my audience is buyers and sellers. That's it. I create content on who's looking to buy or sell, and I change what I do based on what platform I'm on, right? So I know Instagram is more of a buyer demographic, right? 35 to 21-ish, right? Facebook is more older, right? So I know I'm gonna be more based on more sellers on there. LinkedIn is more professional, so that I'm trying to I post less on there, but when I do post, it's like super business, educational videos. I don't post like a boomerang on LinkedIn. That doesn't make sense. I post something meant for that business demographic, right? So I'll post like my podcast there because I want other professionals to hit me up to do my podcast, right? I'm not on TikTok at all. I don't have it. I'm not funny. I don't dance well. I don't even do reels because I'm stupid. I don't know. I'm not creative like that. So I just based on what demographic I'm going after in that thing, right? Like currently right now, I'm trying to grow my real estate. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel for realtors. So every Tuesday, we're dropping a real estate tip. We're only doing podcasts with top real estate agents now. But I'm not gonna then put a food vlog on that YouTube channel because that doesn't make sense. That doesn't, And two, like people have asked me, should you have 2 accounts? Sure, if you want to have 2 accounts. If you want to have a business and personal, that's fine. If you feel like you need that. But the biggest thing is I always focus on brand more than anything else. What is my brand and how does it look to other people, right? Like you'll never see me post politics. You'll never post my opinion. You'll never see me post anything that I might upset anyone. Like I do, Adrian said before walking in here, be nice. Like I already offend people enough. I don't need to throw my thoughts and beliefs out in the world to make more people upset. Because what's the odds? The people who already believe my thoughts already probably like me, and then it's just giving people reasons not to like me. And I want people to hire me because I'm a good real estate agent, not that we see views the same in the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask away.
So I'm 18 and I'm also in college.
Sure.
I don't know if I should have my audience be kind of college students,
Mm-hmm.
that they won't be able to buy until later on,
Mm-hmm.
or if I should just kind of stick to buyers and sellers generally.
Yeah. So you should be, if I'm 18 years old and I'm in college, right? I would be creating the same videos for buyers that they'll be watching anyways, right? It's the same content, right? The difference would basically be I'd maybe add in more student loan debt stuff, right? So make students realize okay, when you come out of college, say you're a doctor or say you get your four-year degree and then you have all the student loan debt, how much does that debt gonna affect your buying power, right? Or can you use can you use internships as job history? Those would be kind of the videos I would make. For one, it's helping people that are in the buying market that already have graduated, and then people in college to be oh, that's good to know. Good to remember that. Good to know. Because what you want to happen is you don't really care if they remember your videos. It's just all I think about all the time is if someone thinks real estate, I want them to think my name. Same thing with you. You don't give a crap if they watch the video or not. They just want, when real estate comes up in mind, you want them to come to you. That's it. But yeah, if I was going through college students, I would do a lot of student loan debt things, how that affects your buying power, your credit score, stuff like that. And also when you go, when you get out, like I said, how does it, if I have an internship, but I need 2 years of work history to get a loan, does that count towards my job? If it's in the same field, if it's a different type of loan, things like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other questions? Anyone else? All right, awesome. Thank you guys for your time. Remember, do not expect you're gonna do this every single day. It's a lot of work and it's really hard. And that's the reason why people don't do it. It's really, really hard. And I hope you guys know, you guys are in a position that I sometimes wish I would have started in. You have every opportunity in the world. So if you don't make it here, no offense, you ain't making it anywhere. You have all the tools here to take advantage of, so just take advantage of it. So.